Hi Taurus, welcome to Jenny Lynn Tarot. This is going to be a reading for September 2020. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this doesn't resonate, please check out your other placements. Sometimes your rising sign will actually give you just as much, if not more, information that you need at this time. Venus will tell you a little bit more about love. So we're going to check into your recent past, your current energy, and your immediate future. We'll get the overall energy, and then we'll do some clarifiers. And we'll close out with an oracle card. I'm feeling pulled towards my health and law of attraction cards for you guys. So I think I'm going to pull one of those as well at the end of the reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading, check out the description box below. I do both psychic tarot and medium readings. Medium readings are what I focus primarily on, but I'm very accurate with my psychic and abilities and intuition. So I'd love to hear from you if you'd like to book one of those readings. Okay, Taurus. So when I meditated on your energy, the first thing I saw was kind of an overwhelm at home. I feel like I'm picking up on the energy of someone who has more than one child. In this case, there was at least 3, and trying to find stability and juggling like everybody is right now with homeschooling, juggling family, just not necessarily chaos, not unhappiness, just a little bit of overwhelm is what I sensed. Okay. We got a lot of cards in reversal here. Let's see. Actually, I think we're going to take these in the upright position. Okay. The overall energy is the King of Cups. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Immediately, I'm picking up on a male energy. It doesn't matter. It could be male or female, remember. Gender isn't important in tarot. And right off, I feel like there may be some issues with choices. Whoever it is that you may be connecting with, you feel like that person has too many choices in love. Possibly confusing, telling you things that you want to hear, but you're not sure you actually believe it. I feel like you're all in your head about it. We have the Fool, the Hierophant, and the 8 of Cups. This is indicating that you're walking away from the confusion, looking to take a leap of faith and move away from that situation. I want to say this is a marriage, something that you are just not feeling. Yeah, a marriage for sure with the Hierophant card and the 8 of Cups, walking away. With the Fool card, I definitely feel like this has been something you've had to contemplate. You didn't want to make any foolish decisions. You wanted to make sure that you had everything in line, especially when it comes to your children, if you have them, and making sure that the homeschooling is going to be stable and that you're going to be able to maintain on your own, possibly without the help of your partner. If you're thinking about, they're giving me that you're thinking about leaving a current situation that you just don't feel is going anywhere anymore. We have the Magician, the Sun card, the Nine of Staves, and the Page of Swords. I feel like with the Magician and the Sun card, you're definitely trying to manifest a new beginning. I feel like you're walking away from something that's been a burden for a long time. With the Nine of Wands, you're contemplating. You want to make sure that whatever it is that you're leaving behind isn't going to hurt a lot of people in the family. I'm sensing that you're more concerned with other people's feelings around this situation and you're not as focused on your own. The Page of Swords, fiery energy. I think you want to take a chance. You want to step away from some sort of conflict within the relationship. I don't know why the Page of Swords is giving me that kind of energy, but it's maybe you feel like the person that you're with, whether you're married or not, has kind of an immature energy, has a tendency to be biting in your arguments. They lash out pretty harshly. Sometimes those words cannot be taken back once they've been said. And that's what it feels like. It feels like the communication is harsh. And I think you're just overwhelmed with everything going on. I mean, we all are with what's going on around the world, but having children, homeschooling, worrying about money, having a relationship that is just probably gotten more difficult since we've all been confined. I feel like you've just gotten to the point where you can't take the arguing anymore. That's what I'm sensing. Although these cards definitely have their own meanings, I read energy, so they may not match what you are traditionally used to with the tarot. So here we have the Nine of Cups. In the Nine of Cups, at some point, I feel like you felt fulfilled, but there's still that missing cup. There's still something that you've always wanted. I feel like what you want to reach for is possibly, they're telling me that you're looking to go back to school, to possibly look into a new career, because you're looking for more emotional fulfillment. That although a marriage or a relationship has been fulfilling, that this is what you want to move towards. You want to move forward. You don't want to move backwards. And with the Page of Wands, he's looking into the future. He's communicating what it is that he wants. And he doesn't want to look back anymore. He wants to move forward. And the Two of Wands, you go from the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, and to the Two of Wands. Trying to decide what's going to make you feel balanced. Focusing on the future. Not necessarily what you're going to be leaving behind. And with the High Priestess, you're determined to follow your intuition. I feel like there's been a current spiritual awakening. You're finally starting to recognize both sides of yourself. I feel like you've been doing some shadow work, possibly releasing some old pain, some things that caused problems in your relationship for sure. When we have old wounding from our childhood, we have a tendency to bring that into our relationships. And I feel like this came from a mother figure. This was something that, even though if you're a feminine energy, even if it's your mother that you had difficulty with, you would still choose a partner if that's male, even if it's female, it doesn't matter. Gender doesn't matter. Whatever relationship you're in, you're healing some of those wounds from your childhood, And that helps you realize that you don't have to tolerate what you've tolerated for so long in this relationship. This is definitely very focused on relationship and marriage. This might be a very specific message for someone. Okay, let's get a couple romance angels and see what they have to say about this current relationship and what it is that you need to see. Okay. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. It's a beautiful card. I believe that there's a lot of love in this relationship. I feel like, again, this might be very specific. I feel like this is possibly someone that you married very young. And there's a great history there. And it might be difficult to walk away from. But I think after you went through some of your spiritual awakening, you just knew that there was something greater out there for you. That you wanted to find something to fulfill you more, not just in a relationship, but in work. You need more personal fulfillment. So the making the effort, I don't believe that that effort's being made anymore. And that's the reason why you feel the need to step out of this relationship. All right, let's get one more card for Taurus. And it says forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Exactly what I was saying. You're healing from your past. You're healing from relationships, parent relationships. It could be sibling relationships, even friendships. All of those have an effect on us and shape who we are. Forgiving and learning, letting go, forgive the things that didn't turn out the way that you expected them to, possibly in this relationship and even other relationships that you've been in. You need to forgive those past relationships as well because you see a brighter future. You see what's possible now. After doing some serious internal work and forgiving those in your past that may have hurt you, you're going to have healthier, not only romantic relationships in the future, but you'll have healthier friendships and better relationships with family members. I'm picking up on the fact that there's no contact with either a parent or someone significant that represented a parent. And this is, again, a very specific message. This might be someone who was raised by their grandparent and that grandparent is no longer with us. And that was someone who was incredibly significant in helping raise you. And maybe you're missing them right now. Okay, so let's clarify the Seven of Cups and the confusion and possibly the options. I think you're looking at the options for the future. Oh, I wanted to show you this as well. So when I went for my walk this morning, I saw this identical picture in the sky. It was amazing. The Ace of Wands is all about shifting and transformation. Everything I've been telling you. Being flexible, starting fresh, successful, success. I just wanted to share that because I think that's super significant for September for all the signs. Okay, so I'm going to take the spellcasters and we'll get some clarification. Let's start with the recent past and the confusion and just feeling like there was so much that wasn't working anymore is what I'm sensing. So let's get a card for Taurus's recent past. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Ooh. Where's the Seven of Cups saying for Taurus? Okay, they're wanting me to take from the middle of the deck. The Five of Swords. You're tired of the fighting. Exactly what I was saying. Just tired. It's like it's burned up all of your fire, all of your push and drive. You can't do it anymore. Now I do feel with the Magician in the current energy, you definitely want to manifest a new beginning. Ooh. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. See, that's amazing. The Ace of Pentacles with the Magician and the Sun card. That's you looking forward to a new beginning. If you're concerned about money, I wouldn't be. The universe always, always, always helps us find a way to what's better for us. I feel like there's people in your family that would help you if you just ask. For sure, they're definitely willing to either take you in. I see them offering a home space, even if you have children. They're showing me a basement area. So if you've recently been looking into renting someone's basement, or you have a family member that's willing to let you stay in the basement so that you can just get settled and readjust your life, if this is the choice you're making moving forward, if you're leaving a marriage or a relationship and you're just not ready to move on your own. Okay, let's get a card for the Nine of Cups for Taurus, September 2020. Get a card for Taurus. Okay. And the Seven of Cups again. You don't want to be confused anymore. You want to go from being confused into filling more of your cups, figuring out what's going to make you happy, looking into the future, knowing that there's so much more out there that you can have, having the world in your hands, knowing that there's light. I'm seeing light and sunshine in this, that there's light at the end of the tunnel. And with all that, trusting your intuition, trusting everything that you've been thinking and feeling, and having the courage and the enlightenment, the knowing that there's something better for you. Trusting that. Trust in your intuition. I think you're having questions about whether to trust your intuition, and this is a confirmation for you to trust your gut. I feel like they're pointing to the gut area, so there might be something about your solar plexus. Maybe do some deep breathing so that you can get in better touch with your gut sensation, your intuition, and know that whatever decision you make is what's going to be best for you. And if you have children in this scenario, what's going to be best for them. They're showing me a much calmer environment where the children feel more still. I think if there was a lot of arguing and fighting in this relationship, it's definitely affected the children. And trying to teach them at home, I mean, on top of having that and focusing on possibly leaving a relationship and trying to keep everything stable, that's a lot. And the children always pick up on that energy. No matter how hard we try to hide it, they can always sense what's going on. Okay, and then on the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Swords. You're done. You're done. You're beat down. You've been stabbed and stabbed and stabbed. You just can't take it anymore. This is somebody who's completely and utterly exhausted. Just given up the fight. No more. And then we have the Three of Wands. Communicating your feelings. Looking up, asking for God to give you the answers. Communicate with spirit. Communicate. I feel a grandmother energy. So some of you may need to speak to a past grandparent that's significant to you. This particular grandparent, I feel it's a grandmother energy, is giving you the signs. Showing you birds. So that's what the birds are significant for. If you find that larger birds, I'm seeing the crows, so maybe you're seeing crows. Let me know in the comments below if that's true. You might even just recently have seen an eagle, something that just would not be expected in your area. Yeah, definitely let me know about that. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. That tells me building, stone by stone by stone. Building up your new resources, working towards possibly a new career, being patient, knowing that it's going to pay off in the long run. Absolutely. And then the Devil card, being done. You don't want to deal with that devilish type of energy anymore. This person seemed to have had a temper. I feel like they just, at the flick of a switch, would just explode. And I can see it disrupting the entire family, the children. If that person wasn't happy, nobody was going to be happy. Okay, Taurus, let's move on. And I told you we were going to get one of the Health and Law of Attraction cards. I felt it necessary to reach out and grab this. Like I said in the beginning, something told me that you needed one of these cards. So let's get you one and we'll read the meaning. Okay, this is for Taurus. I can be a healthy and joyful person. How beautiful is that? This person's dancing and it looks like juggling. I'm going to read the meaning for you. If you can make a decision to never allow negative emotion to linger within you and at the same time acknowledge that it is your work alone to refocus your attention in order to feel better, rather than asking someone else to do something different or for some circumstance to change to make you feel better, you will not only be a very healthy person, but you will be a joyous person. Joy, appreciation, love, and health are all synonymous. Resentment, jealousy, depression, anger, and sickness are all synonymous. Exactly what I was saying. There's no need. Forgive it. Forgive the past. Forgive the arguments. Forgive the anger. And move towards your happiness. You have a choice. You actually have a choice. And even if in this moment you feel like it's more than you can bear, they're showing me planning. It's one step at a time. Just take your time. You'll get there. You will. Okay, so last but not least, we're going to get a Wisdom of the Oracle card, and I'll read that for you as well. If you enjoyed this video and it resonated for you, even if a part of it did, shoot me a like, a share, a comment, and please subscribe and hit that notification bell. That's important because I will be doing different types of videos. And if you'd like a personal reading, look at the description box below. I do medium readings, individual, and I also do group medium readings, as well as personal psychic and tarot readings. Okay, this is for Taurus for September 2020. We've got yin too. That's finding balance for sure. The yin and yang. Two is definitely balance. Okay, let me find the card for you in the book and I will read you the message. It's a beautiful card, the pinks and the purples. Essential meanings, the feminine principle of Receptivity, I can say that. Letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues, the art of conscious allowing. This is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shape, not the shaper, and you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. The relationship message: let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be pleasantly surprised. I believe this is all about the help that you're going to get if you do need to move forward and get out of that relationship that you might feel stuck in. So don't be worried. I definitely feel like this is going to be a brand new start for you, especially with the Ace of Wands that I saw this morning in the sky. It's definitely a brand new start for all of us. It's happening consciously, universally. It's just an amazing energy. So thank you, Taurus, for watching till the end. And I wish you all the best. Love and light. Take care.